John here, Retirement Journey and Travel, back with another meeting of the Retiring Club. Got a good one here today. We're going to be taking a look at investments in our portfolio. I got an investment that I picked out 18 months ago, and we're going to take a look at that investment in this meeting of the Retiring Club. And I'm going to go over how this investment grows and we're going to look at the compounding and the reinvestment of the capital gains. I promise it's going to be a real good one, so stick with me. I'm going to come back and do a screen share and go through my presentation. And welcome. If you like this content, please subscribe and like. Okay, so we are back. Portfolio growth. We're going to take a look at an investment I picked out 18 months ago. It is FIDSX. That is our ticker symbol. Fidelity Select Financials Portfolio. And yesterday closed at $17.58. It's showing a growth in 18 months of 26.87%. I started with $3,000. 302 is what it says. This is my cost basis, $3.86, and it is now valued at $3,806. So let's take a look at this. If we scroll down to the bottom, Fidelity Select Financials, we're going to take a look at the first long position, and this is the $2,000. This is what was my 2025 bonus from Morgan Stanley. I had a couple $1,000, and so I went ahead and opened this Roth account up, and I deposit that in. The average cost, or the shares I purchased, this 127 shares, was at $15.66. Its current value is showing $2,245. This is what you call as a purchase lot. So this lot of shares that I bought has grown by 12%, and it is appreciated by $245. And that was in February. That was what the bonus was paid out the first week in February. Part of the money, I got my valve cover gaskets replaced on the Honda, and I invested this $2,000. The middle of the month is when I have most of my money. And so I invested $500, and we got a purchase price of $15.69. I picked up, it's saying 31 shares, and it is now valued at $560, 12% on this lot of shares, and there's a gain. This is the appreciation. So March came around, we started having some trouble in the stock market, and I didn't like the price of the shares. I felt that had I waited, I would have got a better deal because it was down. But when April came around, it dropped to 12.89. I got a real good deal on that. So I bought chucked over $502. I got 38 shares, 684. Look at the gain on this lot here. I got 36% growth here, 182.65. So these are all the purchases. This is long term right here. And it's all got a price of what I paid for it, okay? And this, all this growth right here that you're seeing, these percentages, these are the percentages or the appreciation in the value, because I paid these dollar amounts and it's trading at 1758 as of Monday evening, okay? Next thing that happened was I've got a long-term capital gains or distribution. It came out right after that. I was surprised. $71.50. I picked up 4 shares. So I didn't purchase it. This was paid out to me. Now, here in December, if you guys are following me, I'm always talking about the capital gains payout at the end of the year. So this one paid out December 26th. I'll be looking for it again in 2026, this Christmas. And I got $190, and it purchased 10 shares. And then we had a payout here in April of 56.48. So I picked up some additional shares. So when we add all of this up under the total gains here, it comes to the growth of 806.33. And with this investment in a year and a half, it has returned 26.88%. Now I expect this to go up further if the market stays the way it is, and this is financial services, I'm going to let you look up the ticker symbol to find out what's in it, but it's got a lot of big banks in there. And so I have my little bonus, the last bonus I got, plus my monthly contributions. This is what I have been doing for the last 4 years. I've been shipping off $500 a month out of my paycheck at the middle of the month because that's when I have the most money. And that's how I accumulate. Now, this is in a Roth. I could take this out anytime. Now, Scott over at Retirement Ramblings, he says, well, John, why did you want to go with this? Because I felt they were going to get into crypto. If we scroll down, you can see that E-Trade from Morgan Stanley now has trading available now as part of your portfolio. So I was right on that theory. But this was touch and go, man. After I bought this thing, it started going down um, when Trump took over and with his tariffs and stuff. So I was like very lucky to have this here. So this is an example of um, compounding and how your investments grow. Appreciation is what we see here when I made these purchases. These short, and long, these are all dividends and capital gains being paid out. And altogether, it comes up to 26.88% growth on investment that I picked myself as a portfolio manager. So if I had customers, they would be relatively happy. But I'm doing this for myself. I'm not a licensed trader or anything. But this is an example of how you, as a do-it-yourself investor, can track these investments. Now, if this investment wasn't doing very well, it had been down for the 18 months. And it came back since the market is high. I may have decided, okay, I put $3,002 in here. It hasn't done anything. I have no growth. I sell it. And that's what I did in some of my other videos, which I'm going to link to it. It's called the fire sale. You can see how I handle an investment that's not doing well. And this is what it looks like on Fidelity. So I'm going to go ahead and end this meeting here. I hope you found this informational. And if you like the content, please go ahead and subscribe because I put out product like this all the time because I am newly retired and I'm bringing my journey along of how I manage my money. Eventually, we're going to be talking about some bonuses in retirement. If the market keeps doing very well, I'll be paying myself some bonuses. And I got some special projects I'm working on that's going to make my home more comfortable and use some of these gains to pay for it. My name is John, and this is going to end the meeting at the Retiring Club Portfolio Growth, how investment grows. Thanks for watching.